to the October heart call. I don't know what happened. Talk about jumping time. But it's great to see you all. And we have a lot to talk about this morning. And some of it has grown out of the class that we finished just last Saturday, the Art of Heart Communication, or Speaking Sador. And one of the things that came out of that, especially, that I want to share with you, at least briefly, is the art of spinning. And that's what I woke up to this morning, was Archangel Gabrielle, the mother, and Gaia herself saying, they're spinning, and then they're spinning with purpose. So this theme of spinning is certainly front and center, and it's part of this new age of wonder. That whether we consciously can observe it in our external world or feel it or internally, the world has definitely shifted. And like many shifts, it takes time, what we think of as time, as we move from a realm of old existence to this new framework. And as I was talking with Gaia this morning, Gianna, I was asking this question. Actually, I was asking it of the whole crew, of all of our friends in the rafters. I said, why can't we just do like the snap, right? And they reminded me, they brought me back, actually, to when I very first met the Council of Love, when I lived in Port Dalhousie, St. Catharines, Ontario, in Canada. And I was recovering from a car accident, a near-death experience. I sort of hobbled into the kitchen because I was having these visions of the Apostle James and Archangel Gabrielle working on healing me. And so I felt compelled to write. And I went and I was asking, like, who the heck are you? What do you want, basically? And that was when the Council of Love announced themselves. And that definition has never changed. That their purpose is the infusion of divine radiance, which was a term I had never heard of and certainly has been front and center the last couple of years. It only took 30 years. Into the hearts of those who choose. Now, at that time, as I began to become really familiar with the work of the council, the plan that was in place was for the Earth's axis to shift. And I think some of you will certainly remember that. And because of all the work, the incredible work, the 11-11, the 12-12, this host of healers across the planet, and I know far beyond, Earth held her center, and that did not happen. But I can tell you, I spent the first 6 months of meeting with the council bawling my eyes out because it was like, this was devastation on a grand scale. So when I'm sitting here this morning and I'm asking the council, why don't you shift really quickly? They brought me back to that memory and reminded me that sometimes, although we really want it to be a snap of our fingers, in terms of the process of taking care of the humanity, the collective upon the planet, it has to go a little slower. Now, a little slower does not mean eons or decades. They also want to be really clear about that. But it does mean that we're taking it to the next step, but not in ways that are going to have us quite literally spinning off to outer space. which is a good thing. Now, spinning is something, as you well know, that we haven't done a lot of in terms of our creation work. We've spent years, and probably some of us lifetimes, finding the still point of our own heart, of our own being, the still point of all, the still point of Gaia. And it's from there that we do creation. So when the council has started teaching us about creating with spinning, it seems like a bit of a contradiction. But what we're being taught and what we're being invited to is to actually be holding the still point, which is what dancers do, as we spin. So we are spinning, literally magical weaving with the spin. And at the same time, we are in that still point of our being. Now, my idea this morning, but it was a Linda idea, obviously, was for us to begin with a meditation, which we are still going to do, by the way. But Gaia wishes to come and to speak to you before we even do that, because she has some explanations that she wants to share with us as well. Now, before we even get started, I'm just looking here really quickly to see if Adrienne Head is on the call today. I don't see her, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm already way out there. And Adrienne, if you're present or if you're watching this after the fact, I want to wish you from all of us happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. So, okay. The other thing I want to mention before I go spinning into outer space with you is that there's a wonderful workshop coming up, a Council of Love workshop called The Bridge to Nova Earth, that's being offered, hosted, produced by, it's produced by God. So, but it's called The Bridge to Nova Earth, and it's on October 25th, which is in a couple of weeks, 11 to 1, being hosted by Jennifer Donaldson and Rob Loveland. So I think we're all looking for that bridge to Nova Earth. So if you have a chance, and the price is really great, so have a look at that link. It's posted on the Council of Love website and a variety of other places, but have a peek. I think you'd find it really interesting. So I'm going to step aside and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do our meditation. So they're throwing everything up in the air today. And as I channel, I feel the need to take off my glasses. Maybe I'm looking at something else entirely. So with me, let's start. I brought us all to the 13th octave this morning, and I've posted the archangels. But let's close our eyes and go to the still point of our being, where we're really open and anchored, and not only ready to receive, but eager to receive. So close your eyes. And take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose, holding it for a sec, and then exhaling. And as you exhale, feel yourself not only dropping into your heart, but going deeper and deeper into that cavern, into your sacred temple of your inner and eternal being. deeper and deeper. As you enter that chamber, as you enter your sacred temple, take a moment and look around. See the colors that are on the walls, the paintings, the inscriptions, the arts, the ancient texts. And I know that some of them are written in Sador. And find a place in your temple, in your sacred space, where you simply want to sit down or lie down or assume your yoga position to be the Buddha. And go to the center of your core, the core of your being. And feel that outer world begin to still. And feel your inner world within your sacred chamber begin to still. Feel your breathing go from a 4 count to a 6 count to a 10 count. To the still point. The still point where everything happens. Is not just nothingness, it is your everythingness. And be. Greetings, I am Gaia. I am Gianna. I am Earth Mother. And I, like you, are powered by heart and fueled by love. And it is the love of one, it is the love of you, it is the love of all. Many think that my center, my heart, is just a ball of iron. What they see or what they perceive is my strength and determination. And the kernel of my being, anchored above, below, and everywhere in between. The essence that I have been born with and that I carry in the name of one. Sweet angels, it is not only you who have issued the invitation to your star family and the invitation throughout the galaxies to come and visit, to be with us, to teach with us, to learn with us, to share with us, to exist with us in peace and harmony, in outrageous creation, and in love. And so, yes, I've asked this channel to invite you to come and spin with me as the majestic angel that you are, as the enlightened star being that you are, as the innocent child that you are, as a cohabitant and a co-creator of Gaia as you are. Now, there has been a natural inclination for most of you. Some call it gravity. Einstein still is explaining this to you, is he not? I invite you to spin with me and to break your resistance, first of all, to patterns that you have felt entrenched in. Your usual, normal inclination, even when you choose as innocent child to play, is to spin to the right. Now, let me be clear, there is no right or wrong to this. So the right is all right. And it is where you can actually shed and give and share the beauty, the wonder of your gifts. And to also eliminate what does not belong within you. I'm very good at disposing of errant energies. And by the way, as you do that, as you let go, as you surrender, as you give to me, to the mother above and below, that which does not serve you, you also do so for the patterning that is present in all of humanity. So it is not a minor undertaking. But I also invite you, my family. I invited my family to come and share my space with me. Yes, the mother has asked you and you've said yes. And I have opened the doors in every corner of my being, of my planetary being. In fact, the entire galaxy did. Your inclination has been not to spin with me because it has been so fast. And it isn't really. That you felt that you would fly and fall off and return home. What I am asking you, inviting you, is to spin in every direction and to spin with me. Yes, counterclockwise. And we will maintain that pattern. I have told you, Saint Germain has told you, that the age of wonder is 10,000 years, and that is the starting point. Perhaps it is time to adjust. You who want to do everything rapidly, which I completely understand. So when you spin with me, when you can join with me in that spin counterclockwise, you are gathering. Yes, you are gathering riches and energies, information, inspiration. But what you are really doing is also coming into a level of harmony with me and with the universe that you have not known before. And I have waited and waited. So I understand your impatience, your patient impatience. This may feel original and it may feel brand new today, and it does not matter. You are accompanied in this action that I will ask of you to do every day. Now you say to me, Gianna, why one way or the other? Why can we not just be in the harmony of all in still point? Well, you are still in still point, beloved. And when you spin to the right and when you spin to the left, you are establishing balance, both within your sacred core and the core of humanity. You are saying out loud, I do not choose one way or the other. I choose the unity of my sacred being, of every molecule, every atom of my being, and every molecule and atom of every other being. Whether it is a caterpillar or a god. I want to work. It is the plan for us to work more closely together. So that the cities of light, this city called Gaia of light, this planet of love, is obviously, visibly, approachably apparent throughout the omniverse. So often, from the core of my being, of my skin, of my soil, we have used the analogy, the pattern of the mother, the diamond. Think of the diamond shape. And the top is one and being home. And the bottom is the core of my being, my heart. And you, sweet angel, your wings are spread, your arms are flying, and you are ready to dance. So I will lead this meditation, and I will assure you, you will not go flying into space, but you will go flying into harmony, into co-creation. Laughter. Do you remember laughter? Do you listen when the brooks laugh? When the birds sing? When the flowers dance? Or have you lost your memory of magic? I am here to restore it. And I do so in the name of the Mother, Father, One. Now, with your eyes open or closed, it does not matter. Go back into your heart, into your still point, and put yourself into one of those joyful places. For some of you, it is an English garden. For some of you, it is an alpine meadow. For some of you, it is the Baltic Sea. For some of you, it is a northern lake. Go to your place that your heart calls you home to. Go now. Now, I do not want you, I do not guide you. I do not ask you to begin your spinning adventure alone. So while you are sitting in your garden or meadow or mountaintop, I want you to see one of your guides, one of your guardians, and it is your guardian of joy, adventure. And there is no adventure without trust, but you have beckoned already to one of your guides. And I want them to come and stand with you and take both of your hands so that you are like children holding on to one another, leaning slightly back, playing Ring Around the Rosie. No, do not skip this step, for this is you feeling safe and knowing that you never travel alone, even when you think you do. So take the hands of your beloved guardian and look into each other's eyes and each other's hearts. And decide what you are going to surrender, what you are going to let go of in the name of love. For some of you, it is dismay, illusion, loneliness, overwhelm. Now holding both hands of your beloved guardian angel, supporting each other, begin to spin, to dance as if you're dancing around a fairy ring, clockwise to the right, and let go. Let all these sparks, dewdrops, let them go. Now dance, spin, spin. We're holding you. You will not fall. Yes, I can command the air to hold you, to stabilize you, to refresh you, and to support you in this surrender right now. Now slow down and come to the stop and to the still point. Clasping your guide's hands, feeling the tangibility. This is not imaginary. This is you learning to truly see. And it is time. And as you spin with me, as you spin counterclockwise, You are collecting, activating, restoring, building, expanding your wisdom vision, your ability to truly see not only the material, the immaterial, and what is really important, the love, the heart, the substance of who you are and everything else in existence is. This blindness is over. You are safe and you are loved. Now take the hands once again of your beloved joy God that activates the child within, the sense of wonder. You cannot have a new age of wonder and not experience it. Do not do gentle hands. Do not pull. Be firm in your grasp. Make it a declaration that you do this together and you do it with me. Now let us gather wisdom vision, not only for thee, but for the collective, for everyone, to see there is a road home. There is a road out of chaos. There is a road, a pathway out of hatred and greed, chaos. And not only because the mother declares it, and I declare it, and you declare it. Let us go and begin to spin counterclockwise to the left, faster. Spin and collect the bounty that you see. Collect the rewards, the joy that you've been yearning for. Sweet angel of grace. Slower. Yes, the basket between the two of you is overflowing, is it not? And come to a halt. Hands still connected. And reach over and hug your guardian, for he or she or they will be with you every time. And if you spin and fall down in laughter and glee, they will be there. And if you spin and fall down and cry at the tragedy and the remorse, the waste that you witness, they will be there. And I, beloved ones, well, I think you know by now, I am not going anywhere. And for now, neither are you. You have volunteered to your star family, to the mother, to the father, to the council of love, to the whole company of heaven, and to each other to be here. So welcome home. Welcome home, my darlings. I love you. Farewell. Now feel yourself firmly, your seat in the chair, the bed, wherever you are. Feel your feet on the floor like magnets, keeping us grounded, keeping us connected. We're not spinning off into space. We're spinning and weaving and creating as Nova Gaians, Nova Earth. This theme of spinning, we've just begun to work with it, and that's why, well, I was anxious to share it, but so was the entire council, and Gaia especially. So this is something you're going to practice every day. Go dance around that fairy ring. My friends were doing it. Find your center. Find your still point. And with me, give thanks. We have so much, not only to look forward to, but so much to be grateful for. So welcome to October. Till the next time. Bye for now. Love you.